Next symbol, Pt4, is used to get the empty mind concept. Where do we get the empty mind concept from Pt4? Well, look at the symbol of Pt4. We see a cup or chalice, but a special kind of cup, an empty cup on top of a house. The symbology here means this. In order for Net, the ruler or lord or lordess, to rule the house, the mind must rule the body, and the mind must be empty. So Pt4, lady of the house, is a meditation symbol that we use to empty our mind. In the legend, Pt4, the sister of Set and the wife of Set, turned against her evil husband, Set, once he murdered, assaulted, and tried to claim his throne. Pt4 had the power of emptiness, mystical, psychic ability to disguise things, become invisible. In the legend, Set was not allowed to go to the council of Neteru to decide on the fate of the Saw. So her sister, Pt4, disguised herself as Set, and Set, through the power of Pt4, became Pt4. So this symbol is utilized in our meditations. So the mind, the Lord or Lordess of the body, Pt, the house of God, can rule through emptiness. There's a shini, or lotus flower. The shini or lotus flower is used in the Rekhati in order to develop continuity of the mind and peacefulness in spirit. In the legend, as we mentioned earlier, Amun-Ra bought himself out of the white sashimi. In the legend also, the Sa, Heru, the four sons of Heru, bore themselves out of the golden lotus. So the lotus is used in sitting positions, as you will see later on when we get to the body control. And the lotus is used in a hand position, as you will see later on when we do the Sashini Hech-Hanub meditation with the hands. The lotus is used throughout other cultures also in the Orient to symbolize peace and calmness. Impu, the psychic fire. Impu, the psychic fire, represents that internal energy that is in your body that you can control through the mind. Impu really is two Neteru in one. You met Impu earlier in the cartoon. Impu was the jackal-headed man who helped Set find the dismembered body of a Saw. Pt4 is one of the sons of Heru, who symbolizes fire. And traditionally, Impu is used to initiate any kind of psychic, spiritual energy on a kemetic plane. So Pt4 and Impu are two Neteru in one. It represents the psychic heat inside your body. This is a very important meditation to use. Now, a word about animal heads. Unfortunately, Africans are given a bad name because we use animal heads on top of human bodies to represent the divine spirit But remember, if God is everything, then anything you pick can represent God. The ancient chemists would use animal heads to represent principles that are beyond human intellect. So when you visualize Wamutep and Pu, you should see the psychic heat rising out of your body and the head of a jackal immersed in that flames of psychic heat. Wamutep and Pu. Imagine, if you can, every letter of the English alphabet represents an angel of God or a particular vibration of God. So if you say the word boy, B-O-Y, you'd be calling on the angel of the letter B, and the angel of the letter O, and the angel of the letter Y. So that whenever you say any English word, you're calling on a combination of angelic forces. Well, that is Medunete. What you're looking at is Medunete. Each symbol that you're looking at represents a particular vibration of God, or the Neter. Let's examine it further. Anej Herak. Anej Herak, which means homage to thee. The second line reads Anuk, which means I am, to that particular vibration of God. And Nejarak, Asar, homage to Asar. And Nejarak, Heru, homage to thee, Heru, and so forth. The second line is important. Anuk, I am. Anuk, Heru, I am Heru. Anuk, Aset, I am Aset. In other words, we are going to the highest level of meditation with these two statements. First, you are recognizing something greater than you by saying Anejrak. Then you are becoming, you are identifying yourself with that particular higher force. Anuk, I am. In fact, you will see these two phrases throughout the Pt4, the book of the coming forth, or the book of the dead. Anej Herak Asar, Anuk Asar, homage to thee, Asar. I am Asar. And there's Rak, Nekabet, Anuk Nekabet, homage to thee, Nekabet. I am Nekabet. It's very important that you memorize these two statements. You should take time drawing the Medunete. Saying the Medunete will only affect mainly the left side of the brain. When you write Medunete, when you write Anejrak, Anuk, then you are going to the right side of the brain and you are balancing out your true wisdom. These two phrases will help you understand Rek Hati through Kepara Neteru. In the first statement, Anej Harak, homage to thee, you are paying homage. Next symbol, Nethet, is used to get the empty mind concept. Where do we get the empty mind concept from Nethet? Well, look at the symbol of Nethet. We see a cup or chalice, but a special kind of cup, an empty cup on top of it. So this symbol is utilized in our meditations. So the mind, the Lord or Lordess of the body, Het, the house of God, can rule through emptiness. Is the meditation symbol that we use to empty our mind. In the legend, Nethet, the sister of Set and the wife of Set, turned against her evil husband Set once he murdered Saul and tried to claim his throne. Nethet had the power of emptiness, mystical psychic ability to disguise things, become invisible. In the legend, Set was not allowed to go to the council of Neteru to decide on the fate of the Saul. So her sister, Nethet, disguised herself as Set, and Set, through the power of Nethet, became Net of the house. The symbology here means this. In order for Net, the ruler, or Lord, or Lordess, to rule the house, the mind must rule the body, and the mind must be empty. So Nethet, lady of the house,